Hello, everyone. This is Navy Vet 82. This is a subject resolution for the impeachment of individuals for high crimes and misdemeanors. Subject we already did. The following articles are drafted as an independent resolution to allow for the targeted removal of specific executive branch officials. These articles are based on legal findings of unauthorized hostilities, extrajudicial killing, and violation of constitutional oath of office. Regarding military action in Venezuela, Nigeria, and Iran throughout 2025. Resolution 1, impeach Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, charge or separation of the war powers and violation of the Supremacy Clause, Article 1, unauthorized initiation of hostilities, Venezuela and Iran, in his conduct of the office of President Donald J. Trump in violation of his constitutional oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, has unconstitutionally usurped the legislative power of Congress and to declare war under Article 1, Section 8, specifically the President. Order 1, Order Operation Southern Spirit, September to December 2025, a kinetic military campaign in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific resulting in 107 plus deaths without congressional authorization. That's in Wikipedia. Authorization. Operation Midnight Hammer in June 2025 initiated direct strikes on Iran's sovereign territory and nuclear facility, causing nearly 1,000 civilian casualties. Al Jazeera Center of Studies is the reference. Ignored war power resolution of 1973, failing to withdraw forces after 60 days of unauthorized hostilities. Article 2, violation of Supremacy Clause. This is extrajudicial killing. Donald J. Trump has violated Article 6, Clause 2 of the Constitution by disregarding the UN Charter, Article 2, Section 4, and the International Covenant on Civil Political Rights, Article 6, by ordering the summarily execution of individuals at sea based on suspicion of drug trafficking, denying the due process and trial. He has acted as a judge, jury, and executioner, violating inherent rights to life protected under treaties of constitutes the supreme law of the land, HRW 2025. Resolution 2, impeachment of Secretary of Defense, Secretary of War, charges execution of unlawful orders, commission war crimes. Article 1, issuing executive orders, no quarter orders. Secretary Pete Hegseth, in his conduct of the office, violated the Uniform Code of Military Justice, UCMJA, and Geneva Convention. In the November 2025, Hegseth allegedly issued the verbal order SEAL Team 6 to leave no survivors during a maritime strike, leading to the double tap killing of defenseless survivors in the water. Wikipedia 2025a. Legal findings ordering that there shall be no survivors in violation of Article 8, Section 2, subsection B, XXI. That's 7 or 11, 12, and of the Rome Statute and the principal humanity in the law of the arms conflict, LOAC. Article 2, misuse of defense assets for non-military objectives. Secretary Hegseth authorized the use of a B-2 strategic bomber and Tomahawk missiles for law enforcement objectives, drug interdiction, and sectarian framed strikes on Nigeria, Sokoto State, December 25th, 2025, bypassing established civilian law enforcement channels and violating the principle of distinction by targeting areas without verified military threats, CSIS 2025. Resolution 3, impeachment of Mark Rubio, Secretary of State, charged with dereliction of duty and escalation of illegal conflicts. Article 1, subversion of diplomacy in favor of unauthorized kinetic action. Secretary Mark Rubio, as the chief architect of the 2025 Venezuela policy, intentionally collapsed diplomatic channels by ordering the withdrawal of all diplomatic engagement with Caracas while simultaneously advocating for deterrence through lethality. International Crisis Group 2025. Rubio publicly justified the extrajudicial killing of sailors by stating interdiction was not effective, thereby promoting the policy of the state-sponsored assassination of the rule of law. Rubio 2025, October. Rubio facilitated the issuance of CIA findings for their lethal covert action in sovereign territory without the imminent threat justification under UN Charter. Summary of violations, therefore, support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. By the violation of congressional power, the activity subverting the separation of powers by moving separate nation into state of war without legislative consent. Due process, replace the Fifth Amendment guarantee to due process with kinetic lethal strikes against civilian suspected criminals. Treaty obligations, they violated the international legal framework that the U.S. helped build regarding the sovereignty of nations and the protection of non-combatants. And then from there on, the bibliography and give some references, and you can verify all those references. Thank you for your time. Like, share, follow, and please remember you are loved no matter what you do. And goodbye. Thank you and goodbye.